What would you do if you found a lost dog miles away from home? For one couple, this wasn't just a thought, it became their reality. They were on vacation, just passing through a quiet town, when they spotted him. A lonely dog, wandering the streets, looking lost and afraid. They could have ignored it, kept driving, stuck to their plans. But something about him made them stop. What started as a simple trip turned into a mission they never saw coming. One that would lead them on an unforgettable journey to reunite this dog with his family. They look around, searching for answers. Someone must know where this dog belongs. The couple walks into a small cafe, the dog trailing behind. A few customers glance up, curious. "Has anyone seen this dog before?" they ask. Blank stares, shaking heads. One woman frowns. "He's been around for a while," she says. "Poor thing just wanders." A man at the counter nods. "Saw him near the gas station 2 days ago." 2 days? That means he's been alone, hungry, scared. They step outside, feeling uneasy. How long has he been searching for home? The dog sits at their feet, watching them, as if waiting for their decision. They walk to another shop, asking again. No luck. The same answer. He's a stray. Just another lost dog in the world. But something feels different. This isn't just some dog. He isn't running. He isn't hiding. He's staying close, sticking by their side. Like he knows they are his best chance. The couple looks at each other. What now? They could leave. They could get in their car and pretend they never saw him. But the thought makes their stomachs twist. The dog stares up, tail wagging slightly, as if sensing their hesitation. He trusts them, completely. And suddenly, the choice is clear. They can't walk away. They won't. The couple knows what they have to do. They load the dog into their car, hoping they're making the right choice. He doesn't resist. He just curls up in the back seat, exhausted. It's as if he knows. These people are here to help. Their first stop? A local vet clinic. If this dog has a family, they need to find them. Inside, the receptionist greets them with a puzzled look. "Found him wandering," they explain. "We're hoping he has a microchip." A few minutes later, the vet waves them in. The dog sits patiently on the exam table, his tail wagging ever so slightly. The scanner beeps as it passes over his neck. Silence. The vet tries again, and again. Nothing. No chip. No ID. No way to trace him back home. The couple's hearts sink. They were hoping for an easy answer, a simple phone call to reunite him with his family. Now, it's not that simple. The vet sighs. If no one claims him, the shelter might be the best option. The words hit hard. A shelter? A cold kennel? A place where he'll wait, maybe forever, for a family that might never come? They look at the dog. He looks back, eyes full of trust. They can't do it. They won't do it. "Come on, buddy," one of them says, patting their leg. "Looks like you're coming with us." His tail thumps against the floor. He follows them without hesitation, as if he knew all along that this was where he was meant to be. Back in the car, they glance at each other. What now? We keep looking. Someone out there must be missing him. Until then, they'll give him a safe place to stay. One night, just until they find his real home. At least, that's what they tell themselves. But deep down, they know. This dog is already starting to feel like part of their story. The dog settles in faster than they expect. At first, he's cautious. He sniffs the air, exploring every corner of the small place they're staying in. His paws tap lightly on the floor, his nose twitching at new smells. But after a few minutes, he relaxes. They set out a blanket for him, unsure if he'll use it. He circles it once, twice, then flops down with a deep sigh. It's the sound of pure relief. like he finally feels safe. They watch as his eyes grow heavy. His body loosens. Within minutes, he's asleep. And not just any sleep. The deep, peaceful kind. The kind that says he hasn't rested like this in days, maybe even weeks. The couple looks at each other. Their hearts squeeze a little. They were supposed to help him, find his family, move on. But watching him now, curled up without a care in the world, something shifts. He's not just a lost dog anymore. He's their lost dog. They don't say it out loud, but they both feel it. The next morning, he greets them with a wagging tail, bright eyes, and a happy stretch. He follows them everywhere, like he's decided they're his people now. He sits at their feet when they drink coffee. He trots beside them when they step outside. He watches them with pure, unshakable trust. It hits them harder than they expected. What if they can't find his owners? What if no one is looking for him? What if they don't want to say goodbye? It was supposed to be one night, just temporary. But as they watch him nuzzle against their legs, tail wagging like he's finally home, they realize something. This is already going to be harder than they thought. The couple knows they have to try harder. This dog has a family somewhere. Someone must be missing him. They start by making flyers. A simple picture, a short message. Found dog, looking for owner. They print as many as they can and hang them all over town. Grocery stores, gas stations, coffee shops, anywhere people might see them. Then they go online. They post in lost pet groups, hoping for a response. Minutes turn into hours. No messages. No calls. The dog watches them, his tail thumping against the floor. He doesn't seem worried. He's happy right where he is. But they keep going. They call local shelters, animal control, vet clinics. Has anyone reported a missing dog? Nothing. The longer it takes, the more doubt creeps in. What if no one is looking for him? What if he really is just another stray? Just when they start losing hope, a message pops up. Someone remembers seeing a lost dog post a few days ago. A family searching. A picture that looks almost exactly like him. But there's a catch. The post is from a few towns away. Could it really be him? There's only one way to find out. And just like that, their simple vacation turns into a road trip they never expected. The decision is made. They pack up the car, buckle in, and glance at the dog. He sits in the back seat, ears perked, tail wagging. He has no idea where they're going, but he trusts them completely. The drive begins. Mile after mile, they watch the scenery change. Open roads stretch ahead, the sun dipping lower in the sky. At first, there's excitement. This could be it. This could be the moment he finally finds home. But then come the doubts. What if it's the wrong family? What if they arrive, only to find out it's a different dog? What if no one is waiting for him at all? They don't say these things out loud, but the questions linger in their minds. The dog, however, seems different. He sits up taller. His nose twitches at the air, sniffing something unseen. His tail starts wagging faster, like he knows, like he feels something familiar. They exchange a glance. Could he really recognize where he's going? The closer they get, the more restless he becomes. He shifts in his seat, ears flicking at every sound. His body is tense, not scared, but eager. Then, finally, they turn onto the last road. A quiet street. A small house in the distance. A driveway where a family stands waiting. The car slows. The dog's whole body tenses. His tail wags so hard it shakes the seat. A small whimper escapes his mouth. And then, before they even open the door, he lets out a bark. Not a scared bark. A happy one. As if to say, I'm home. The car rolls to a stop. The couple looks at each other, hearts pounding. This is it. In the driveway, a family stands frozen. A woman, a man, and two kids. Their eyes wide, their hands covering their mouths. Then, the dog lets out a sharp, excited bark. His whole body trembles. His tail wags so fast, it's a blur. Before the couple can react, he's already moving, scrambling across the seat, pawing at the door, whining with pure, uncontrollable excitement. They barely get it open before he bolts. The family doesn't hesitate. They rush forward, calling his name, a name the couple didn't even know. And the moment he hears it, everything changes. He leaps into their arms, tail whipping, paws scratching, nose pressing into their faces as if trying to take in every scent at once. Laughter and tears mix together. The kids cry as they hug him tight. The woman falls to her knees, wrapping her arms around him, sobbing into his fur. "You're home," she chokes out. "You're home." The man wipes his eyes, his voice breaking. "We thought we lost you forever." The dog doesn't stop moving. He jumps from one person to the next, licking their faces, whining happily, rolling onto his back, begging for belly rubs. Pure joy, pure love. The couple stands back, watching. A lump forms in their throats. This isn't just relief. This is something deeper. This dog wasn't just missing. He was missed. Deeply, desperately. He wasn't just lost. He was loved. The woman finally looks up, her face streaked with happy tears. How did you find him?" The couple smiles. "He found us." A silence falls between them, the kind that says more than words ever could. Then the man steps forward. "You don't know what this means to us." His voice shakes. "Thank you." The woman nods, squeezing her kids close. "You brought our family back together." The couple glances at the dog one last time. He's still rolling on the ground, tail thumping, soaking in every second of love. This is where he belongs. No doubt, no question. And as they turn to leave, hearts full, one thought lingers. They came on this trip expecting nothing, but they're leaving with something they'll never forget. Letting go should feel good. They should feel nothing but happiness. But as they watch the dog play with his family, something tugs at their hearts. It's harder than they expected. For days, he was with them. He followed them, trusted them, slept beside them. He was theirs, at least for a little while. And now? Now he's running across the yard, tail wagging, chasing the kids as they laugh and call his name. He belongs here. They know that. But still, a part of them misses him already. The owners turn back, eyes still wet with happy tears. "You have no idea how much this means to us," the woman says. "We searched everywhere. We thought we lost him forever." The man nods. "We almost gave up hope." He glances at the dog, then back at them. "But you didn't." The couple smiles. "We just couldn't leave him behind." The woman steps forward and hugs them both. It's warm, full of gratitude, full of meaning. "Thank you," she whispers. They say their final goodbyes, giving the dog one last pat. He looks up at them, tongue out, eyes bright. There's no sadness in him, no confusion, just happiness. He knows he's home. And with that, the couple heads back to their car. The drive away feels different, quiet, reflective. The road stretches ahead, but their minds are stuck on everything that just happened. This wasn't the vacation they planned. No fancy resorts, no lazy days on the beach, no sightseeing. Instead, they found a lost dog. And somehow, in the middle of it all, they found something else, too. Kindness, purpose, connection. They glance at each other, sharing a knowing smile. This trip didn't go as expected, It turned into something much more, something they'll never forget. Life is full of choices. Some feel big, some seem small. But sometimes, the smallest choices lead to the biggest moments. This couple wasn't looking for an adventure. They weren't searching for a lost dog. They were just passing through. But they chose to stop. They chose to help. And that single choice changed everything. For the dog, for his family, and for them. Because this wasn't just a vacation. It was a rescue mission, a journey, a story they'll carry with them forever. And now, one question remains. What would you do if you saw a lost dog wandering alone, looking for help? Would you stop? Would you take a moment, change your plans, and make a difference? Because to that dog, to that family waiting and hoping, one moment of kindness can mean everything. Maybe that's the real message here. Sometimes we end up exactly where we need to be. Not because we planned it, not because we expected it, but because we chose to listen, to act, to care. And in those moments, we don't just change someone else's life, we change our own.